Hi, my name is Gabby. So we're gonna get right into this. So how would I start my class? So first of all, when I walk into class, I will give the proper greeting of the day, good morning, good afternoon, to my students, and then I would do something called an icebreaker. So an icebreaker is a way to warm up the class, warm up the conversation, get the students engaged a little bit. So for example, I would go around the room and want them to, I would say, okay, let's start an icebreaker. We're gonna go around the room and each student is going to tell me their favorite color. So we'll go around the room, say our favorite color, and then I will tell them my favorite color. And then if they have any questions for me or anything, so then after the icebreaker, we will go right into our agenda, what we have planned for the day. Then after our agenda, I will tell them, okay, let's get right into our assignment. And I will tell them the first assignment and then explain our assignment, and then we go on through the day. To end my class, I will give my students an exercise and ask them, what all did you learn today, in the final 5 minutes of class. And I am not going to be giving them the knowledge. They will be telling me the knowledge that they learned. And sometimes students may even soak up a concept that they previously overlooked, or they'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember I learned that. Or like it'll click in their head that they were taught that, or that they learned that specific activity or assignment, whatever it may be. So next question is, demonstrate how you would group students into pairs, groups of 5, and divide the class in half. So how I would separate my students into pairs or groups of 5, I would either do alphabetical order, by numbers, or by height. So alphabetical order, I will put my students in alphabetical order, or tell them, y'all all know each other's names, and I want you all to get in alphabetical order, and I'll time them to make it fun. Like, you have 5 minutes to put yourself in alphabetical order. If you need help, let me know. So either alphabetical order, and then they would pair with either the person with the same letter in their name or the person right next to them. How we'll do it in numbers is, so let's just say I have a class of 20. I would tell all my students, or even if they stay at their desk, I myself will count them by 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I would say all the 1s get together and all the 2s get together. And then I would let them pick a partner within their groups. Or I would count 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, with however many students I may have. And if we do it by height, it'll be like alphabetical order. I would just tell them to get by height next to each other and match up with the person right next to them. Now, how I would divide the class in half kind of goes back to numbers. I would see how many students I have. That's another example. I have 10. I would count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then say all the 1s go with all the 1s, all the 2s go with all the 2s, and that's how I would divide my class into half. Demonstrate what you would do when students are following class rules expectations. Now, honestly, I really wouldn't reward students for following rules. I would obviously thank them and say, I appreciate your good behavior. We all had a good day. When everyone has a good day, it's a good day. The lessons flow smoothly. We may even have free time at the end, but I necessarily wouldn't reward it because, for example, my toddler, I potty trained him, and if I potty train him and I reward him, he will pretend like he needs to go to the potty just because he knows he's going to get a reward out of it. So I necessarily really wouldn't reward them. I would just thank them and show my appreciation for their following the rules and expectations, or even giving good behavior. Next question and last question, demonstrate what you would do when a student is not following one of the classroom rules expectations. So what I would want to do is have a card system. I would have green, yellow, and red. And if a student is misbehaving and I tell them one time, hey, please do this, please do that, please stop doing this, please stop doing that. And if they don't listen to me, I would say, okay, for example, Logan, my son's name, Logan, you are not behaving, you are not listening to Miss Gabby. Please go move your clothespin from green to yellow. And if they move from green to yellow, that would be a verbal warning, and I would speak to them one-on-one outside of the classroom, and I would give them a verbal warning. Now, if they move from yellow to red in the same day, then I would call home at the end of the day, and explain to the parent, hey, I gave your student or your child a verbal warning. They did this, this, and this, and they did not listen to me. I just wanted to call home and let you be aware of their behavior. Now, I wouldn't say your child was bad, your student was bad. I would say I just wanted to make sure everything was fine at home, or that your student is okay, that they get a good night's sleep, obviously. Now, if it becomes a trend, then I would bring it up to the principal's office, depending on the situation or what they did and within the day. If it was something very serious, then I would take it up to the principal's office within that day. But I'm not one to be taking my students to the principal's office for every little thing that they do. But that is how I would conduct my classroom. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.